quality about BollyGOOD has to be that first year, standing on the stage when everyone had just finished the first rehearsal, and there were more than 1,000 people standing in front of me, all laughing and smiling, everyone cheering, and we were all ready to go to do this dance one more time. So since 2012, the events just got bigger and bigger and bigger. We started with the idea of being one event in Victoria Embankment Gardens, and that first year it grew to 6 events all over the world. In 2014 it grew to even more events, and now in 2015 I think we've got roughly around 7 or so countries all wanting to participate. When you touch that way, I'll make you hug it all you got, I'll make you wanna say it's much more about celebrating life, living in the moment, and honouring those with cancer. Keep it steady is how I feel it. We've also added an additional charity that we support, and they are teens and toddlers. I got fever, running like a fire. For you I will go all the way, I'm gonna take you higher.
Teens and Toddlers Young Leaders Group, our vision is to create an environment where young people are free from judgment, and an environment where they have the tools to break down barriers and be the change they want to be.
Our mission statement is to provide all young people with the opportunity to freely explore who they are. We do this by providing enriching and unique experiences that will allow them to positively impact their communities.
Teens and Toddlers is a youth development charity that works with young people all over the country.
We support young people to reach their full potential, and we provide them a work experience and training and loads of different experiences.
And they make us better us's. Ha ha, hee hee, ha ha.
The story behind BollyGOOD is I had a friend called Sophie Parr who died when she was 24, only a few weeks after she was diagnosed with cancer. Sophie was this vivacious redhead who came from Somerset and had a real love of music, and one of the types of music that she particularly loved was BollyGOOD. When she died, a number of us talked about how we wanted to remember her, and the idea came about that we would do something with Bollywood music. And so a couple of years later I decided that I would make good that promise, and we came up with an idea of creating a big Bollywood dance-off and donating money to Macmillan Cancer Support in Sophie's name, essentially. I got fever, running like a fire. I'll make you hug it all you got, I'll make you wanna say. While Sophie was dealing with her cancer, she had created a blog called Cupcakes, Chemo and Curls, and through that blog she raised quite a lot of money, even in those short weeks, for Macmillan. So this seemed like a fitting way of remembering her.
I was in primary school at the time of the diagnosis, and they were very supportive of me, and I remember they sent kind of get well DIY letters to me, which was great, and they were kind of keeping me up to date with how Aston Villa were doing in the football.
She was the one also who sorted out the hairdressing, my in-between haircuts, because I was telling her, yeah, I probably need to go to the hairdresser, and she was listening to me, and she was thinking, right, I need to sort that out for her because she's not going to do it.
I had a very good friend who picked me up and drove me into central London every single day for the radiotherapy, and then he dropped me back and then went to work, so I owe him a great deal of gratitude.
I went to the bar, and when I turned around to go back, all my friends were sat there with a bald cap on. There was like 8 or 9 girls just sat there with these rubber hats on their head. It just made me feel a bit more normal, if you like.
And I remember he brought in a big wad of lottery tickets, and he said, I didn't want to buy you flowers, so I bought you them. And it was nice because obviously that was, apart from family, that was the only visitor.
I wanted to be treated like my normal self, like nothing was going on. I sort of made the jokes first, which made them realise that I'm still the same person and cancer hasn't changed who I am.
As far as I was concerned, I was just a friend popping around, watching a film, having coffee and cake and stuff like that, and going home again.
What Mike doesn't realise is, you know, that's enough. And I knew there was someone to take the mickey out of me and lift me, you know, so you just need that. It meant so much.
Come and dance.
With us today,
To make a difference.
In another way.
So heavy, you gon' feel it.